Assalamu alaikum and good morning. How are you? Today, I, Nur Aisha Shafia binti Zulkifli and Ifa Ilya will talk about traveling is the best thing to do in the world. It's not easy to step out of your comfort zone. In fact, it's pretty scary. At the same time, you will experience and learn how amazing things, both about yourself and the world around you. Experience a new culture is like stepping into a new whole world. You are exposed to different languages, smell, color, sight, sound, and people. Taking the time to travel to a different parts of the world and a new culture will completely change your life. It will be an exciting and thrilling experience that you will never forget. And if you live in the same place your whole life, you'll never fully learn. Experiencing new culture will help you to view your own as if from a foreign perspective. Long-term travelers often say that coming home after a long trip feel almost like traveling to a new place. No longer does everything feel normal. This is a good thing and will give you the chance to decide for yourself what you like and dislike about your culture. Imagine getting away from the monotony of the everyday life, and imagine having a pair of wings on your back, a pair of magical wings that can bring you to anywhere you want to be. Where would you go? You can be on the top of the mountain or lay on the beach sipping a cool drink. Traveling also gives us many benefits. First, traveling can open your mind. Traveling opens your mind because you begin to see how people do things differently than you and still get by. We become so accustomed to how we do things that we believe it is the only way, and that anyone who acts differently is inferior. Traveling changes this from big things such as religious practices to small things such as how you order your food. Traveling opens you up to all types of changes. These changes can get frustrating at times. For example, if you ask for water in Italy, you will most likely still get bottled water and be charged for it. When ordering ice cream, you have to pay first before telling them what you want. You will take these changes and apply them to everyday life. You realize if someone does things differently, if someone does different thing than you, it's okay. Maybe that kid act differently than you and talk differently than you. Traveling makes you realize that alright, because there are other people in the world that would think your way of doing things is weird. When you travel, always be sensitive to cultural differences and treat others with respect. If you follow these two basic rules and remain open to the ideas of meeting new people and learning new things, discovering new culture will greatly enrich your life. Second, you will get to experience different cultures. The most fun part of traveling is experience different cultures. new food, new music, new language, and meet new people. It's so amazing how different it can be from ours. You will get in touch with many different cultures. You also learn how to become more social, flexible, open-minded, and independent. Learn about this new place and about people living in the place, and that way you find out about the traditions and costume. Exposure to multicultural or diversity will lead to better judgment. You will meet people of different religions, color, race, educational background, and many other things. You will also learn fun skills such as cooking, among others. You learn what people like to eat and do, and what kind of music they love. You learn how they love and hate each other, what kind of story they tell. It will greatly enhance your development as a person. One feature of Roman culture that I found interesting was that they air dry their clothes. In Malaysia, we would find this as a hassle sin. We like to get things done first. However, the Italians values traditions. Neither is right, neither is wrong. Lastly, you learn how to understand and tolerate the differences in the cultures, which help you become less judgmental and more open-minded if you are ready to learn. If you are ready to learn, take your backpack and start traveling. I would like to call Ifa to continue the next point. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ifa Ilya binti Kamisan. Other than that, you can able to see new scenery. One of the most amazing aspects of traveling to Europe is how different everything's look. Cobblestone street, narrow roads, and tiny apartment buildings are all so different from what we have here in the US. Especially in New York City, where the roads are long and wide, it was amazing to see streets where barely one car can pass through. The cars themselves were so much smaller. In the US, it's quite common to see big SUV or minivans. Not in Europe, even the cities themselves were so much different. In the US, when we think of a city, we think of something like New York City, huge skyscrapers and buildings made out of glass. This is what I expect to see when I travel to Europe for the first time. Rome and Athens were nothing like that. There was not a skyscraper inside, and most of the buildings were extremely old. Here in the United States, everything seems so new compared to Europe. Our tour guide took us into one home in Athens where a man redid his basement to find a huge boat which was over 200 years old. There was a beautiful scenery at the top of mountain. The mountain ranges were also beautiful. Coming from Long Island, I have only seen a few mountains in my lifetime. Being in Delphi, a city in the mountain of Greece, was breathtaking. The mountains and valley looked like they went on forever. They made the 4-hour bus journey more enjoyable. You can see a sunrise and sunset each morning and night if you camp at the mountain. Last but not least, you can make a new friend. Taking yourself out of your family in a circle of friends and family opens you up to meeting new people. Going to new place often force you to talk to strangers, whether to ask for direction when you find you are lost or to ask for recommendation on the best restaurant in the area. This is especially true for solo travelers, but only if you are open to getting out and exploring. It has been found that people are more likely to approach solo travelers to strike up conversation than they are two groups of 2 or more. If you are traveling in a group, don't be shy about engaging with local or other travelers. you might just find new lifelong friends. Few will argue that just travel can bring to anyone's life, but the benefit of travel extends beyond the immediate pleasure of the trip. There is much to be gained from taking the journey you have been dreaming of. Feel free to indulge that thrill, knowing that when you return home, you will be richer than when you left. Besides that, if you really want to immerse yourself in the culture and make friends with the locals, having even a basic understanding the language can be super helpful. For a long time, I was pretty embarrassed to even attempt speaking other language because I know how awful my accent was. I should not have worried at all. I definitely found that people appreciate your effort. Even if your skills are limited, even if I expect the person speak English, I offer what I can in their native language first. Time to brush up on your language skills. In conclusion, I believe that both domestic and international travel can be the best investment you will ever make in yourself for multiple reasons. Learning, growing, and opening your mind can help you interact with and trust others more freely. Relaxing vacation can give you well-needed time to clear your mind and rediscover happiness. And lastly, action-packed vacation can be not only beneficial for fun, but it is a great way to escape our daily life and to enjoy yourself for sometimes also for your health. In addition, we can experience new exciting things and learn to improve ourselves through traveling. Traveling is the perfect entertainment for a person of any age. On the hand, it helps people to form a better understanding of themselves, their beliefs, and their life. On the other, it also provides people with a better understanding of the world they live in, even if it's beyond their immediate environment. Moreover, it may even help a person to feel connected to the many people living in the world.